You know, there's green grass. Huh? You guys want to eat?
All right, well, good morning, everybody. My name is Francesca Clavery with the Patagonia Regional Times, and we are now doing the animal section of our interviews. Good morning. Would you like to introduce yourself and your cute animals?
Yeah, so my name is BRIANNA Young. These are my show lambs that I'll be planning to show at the Santa Cruz County Fair. This one is Bones, and then the one in the purple halter is Boss Hog.
Awesome. How long have you been raising these sheep? When did you get them?
I got them in April, but I've been working with them. Actually got to see them born since January.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And these are from the same group of sheep down Harshaw
Yep,
here?
they're from Phoenix, Arizona.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is a Suffolk breed?
This is a Suffolk Hampshire crossbreed,
Nice.
yes.
Very cool. And then what's your plan? Is the fair happening this year? What's the plan with?
You know, in-person sale. This will be my last year showing and selling. So we're just crossing our fingers that they actually have it.
That's really cool. That's really exciting.
There's definitely a time commitment. Right now, as we're getting closer to fair, we're thinking more 2 hours a day working with them. We have exercise, have to prep them for the show, like we work them with showmanship, washing them, just keeping them clean, and then general maintenance with feeding, watering.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how many years have you been showing lambs?
I've been showing lambs for 5 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you're an FFA.
I am an FFA at
And
Patagonia.
you started in 4-H?
Yep, I started when I was 9 in 4-H showing chickens.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. Can you demonstrate maybe like one of the lamb, I don't know, poses or stances?
Yeah.
What is the...
So, you want to hold this one, Hannah? No, you're fine. So this is what we call a brace and a side profile.
Nice, beautiful job.
Thank you.
What's your favorite part about raising and showing lambs?
I think towards the end when we actually get to go show and win, seeing all of your hard work go into the show ring and you actually do good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what would you say is the most challenging part overall?
The most challenging part is definitely saying goodbye to them. You get attached, or at least I get attached very easily. So all of our hard work and dedication from April to September, and then having to say goodbye is just hard.
Well, this is really impressive work.
Thank
Your lamb is
you.
beautiful, looks great, really sharp.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Cash, and this steer is named Black Bear, and the other one is named Chance.
Chance and Black Bear. And how old are these steers? When did you start raising them?
I got them in December, but they're 2 years old.
Wow. And how much do they weigh? They're huge.
He weighs 1,300 pounds, and then he weighs like 1,190.
That's incredible.
So I've taken both of them to 7 shows.
Wow.
And for fair, I'm gonna show them and market,
Nice.
and then showmanship.
Nice.
And then I'm going to hopefully have an in-person auction.
Nice. What kind of steers are they?
He is a Maine cross.
Maine cross.
And then the white one is a Charolais.
A Charolais? So you just get them to square up, kind of?
Yeah.
Is that the idea? How long, is this your first year with steers? How long have you been raising
No, this
steers?
is my second.
Your second year?
Yes.
And how old are you?
I'm 10.
10 years old. What would you say the most challenging part of raising your animals are?
Well, since it's so hot out, probably trying to get them to eat.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
definitely.
If you get them cooled down, and then they eat better.
Yeah.
So that's why they eat better in the winter.
So is this the weight that you plan to have him at for fair, or?
We're trying to get him a little heavier.
Yeah. Like how much, I don't know, how much weight does he have to gain per day, or?
Like 3 pounds.
Nice.
2
Yeah,
pounds.
it's incredible. Yeah, tell me about, what is this stick called, and what's the purpose of it?
Well, so it's a show stick, and what you use it for is to move their feet back and forth, and when you scratch them right here, it makes them feel more comfortable.
What would a judge be looking for right now?
Finishedness, like if he's finished or not, and so, like, if they're finished, there should be some bumps right there. And yeah, so they're basically, in showmanship, they're looking how you, like, so the judge would be looking for how I'm showing the animal, not anything to do with him, like how I set him up and stuff. And then market it all depends on the animal. So you want to get them set up nice for market. The only thing that the judges have been saying to me is, I mean, he's doing it pretty well right now, but getting my front feet squared. Because he gets kind of uncomfortable when he's in the show ring.
Yeah.
So I go to school at the Patagonia Montessori school, and I do plan to sell my steer at fair, and I don't really plan on doing much with my money. Maybe putting it in my college savings.
Nice. That's great. And your plan, do you want to keep showing steers? That's exciting. What are some of your life goals? How do you think that what you've learned raising steers will help you accomplish what you want to do?
It's definitely taught me responsibility. I want to be a pilot in the Air Force or a firefighter.
Awesome. Well, you certainly have to be responsible to make that happen. So this is, a great step along the way. So what's different this year with showing in the fair versus last year when there wasn't?
I mean, last year nothing was canceled. So.
Nothing was canceled. So they canceled the state fair?
Yeah, and my other steer was probably going to this steer is probably going to be for state fair.
So are you able to show both steers in this fair or no?
Yes, I can. And then if they both win Grand and Reserve, then I can sell both of them. But if I don't, then I can't sell both of them.
Yeah. So how much time do you spend every day or however often, like taking them out like this, kind of running them around and then getting them to practice setting up?
Probably 2 or 3 times a week.
Nice. And then is his little butt and tail shaved just to keep them clean and keep the poop off them?
It's more for looks.
For licks?
Yeah, it's just make them look squared up better.
I really like Chance's coat. I like that steely white.
Yeah, that's a lot harder to take care of.
I bet, no, definitely. But I bet he looks really shiny when he's all done up and pretty. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
This has been really nice. It's a beautiful day, and your steers look gorgeous. You've done a really, really good job. You should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be interviewing Madison and her pig. Madison, would you like to introduce yourself and your pig, please?
Hi, I'm Madison, and this is my pig, Piggy Smalls.
How old is Piggy?
So she was born in February. So I actually got her from Mikey Zamudio out of San Simone. Yeah, he raises pigs.
And so this is when you show her, this is how you take her around? You have a little stick and...
we try to keep her head up. So, try to show you. Hey. Hey! She's supposed to keep her head up.
Nice. She's really beautiful. And how much does she weigh?
She weighs about 225 right now.
Nice. How big are you trying to get her?
She needs to be about 250 to 260 for fair. That's like the right amount of weight.
Nice. And is this your first pig that you've shown?
No, this is my third.
And what year in high school are you?
I'm a junior.
Well, very exciting. Do you think you'll do a pig next year also?
Yeah, because it's my last year to do it.
Aw, that's so cool. What's your favorite part about showing animals and pig showing?
My favorite part about showing animals is probably the competition.
I'm really competitive. I used to show rabbits, but I don't know. My stepdad, Bryant, used to show pigs, and he got me started with it. So I guess that's what pushes me to raise pigs than any other animals.
Oh, that's awesome. She looks really good. What would you say the hardest or most challenging part about raising animals for the fair is?
My hardest part probably with my pig would probably be training her because she was so hyper
Yeah.
and she just wanted to go. So I'd say training her was the hardest part.
What's the time commitment like? How much time do you spend?
Well, in the mornings, I'm gonna start walking her now because she needs more muscle. So probably like an hour in the mornings. Throughout the day, just a couple minutes, go spray her off because pigs don't sweat. So if they get hot, they overheat.
Yeah.
And then at night, it's probably another hour, 2
Yeah.
to walk her around again.
Yeah. No, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. It's really
Pigs
cool.
aren't that easy.
No.
And then they run you over,
Yeah.
give you cuts, scrapes, bruises.
No, and they're big animals. Yeah, no, what else would you like people to know about raising a pig or about piggy smalls or
Raising pigs is really fun.
do you recommend that people get into it?
Yeah, I recommend that people get into FFA in general
Nice.
because it teaches you a lot of responsibility and you just learn a lot from it because
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be as responsible as I am now.
Totally. Yeah, and it's a lot more than raising animals. There's so many leadership aspects to it that are really
Yeah.
important.
And FFA is just fun in general
Yeah,
because we have SAEs and everything.
yeah. Can you describe the SAEs?
So SAEs are supervised agricultural experiences. So like your ag teacher watches you. So like this is my SAE, supervised by my ag teacher. And then we have CDEs, which are competitions. There's like nursery, there's like aquaculture, which are really fun. And then FFA, there's just a lot of fun stuff in general. You get to dress up.
Totally. The angle is perfect. Very flattering angle. Aww. It's really cute. Cool. All right, well, thank you, Madison. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Thanks for interviewing me. So my little herd here are mostly Nigerian dwarf goats. The ones here, this here is Sinclair,
Hi, Sinclair.
that is Sweet Pea, and these two were a part of the original 3 that I got. These 2 are sisters, and these guys are about 1.5 years old. Are they 2 years older? They're 1.5 years old. Those were the original group, and then this year we started breeding the goats. So Sweet Pea we bred this year, and she had 2 kids, twins, who are over here. This is Io and Story.
Hi, baby
Um,
goats. And how old are these guys now?
These guys are about 3 months old.
Cute.
Yeah, and then finally we added another goat to the herd, a different breed. This is a La Mancha goat. Her name is Manuela, and we got her from a woman who breeds La Manchas up in like outside of Phoenix, kind of the Buckeye agricultural area. And she's a really cool breed. They're like very interesting looking without their ears and their little dangly neck earring bits. And she's really cool because she'll get like a lot bigger, and that breed produces a bunch of milk. So she'll produce like 1 gallon a day,
Oh, wow.
which is a whole other step up. And right now we're just milking Sweet Pea, and we get about 1 quart of milk a day with her, and we just started making cheese.
Very
So
cool.
yeah, that's my little herd.
They're so cute. Perrin, tell us about this feed you're doing.
So this is going to be for Sweet Pea, who's the only goat that we have milking right now. And it's a mix of organic grain pellets, some cob and alfalfa pellets. And then I put molasses on top. But what you feed her really like makes a huge difference in the flavor. Right, I'm going to let her out. Come on, Sweet Pea. so it helps to like do a little bit of a warm compress and like massage to get the milk flowing a little bit better. All right, so now I'm gonna give her her food. And then she is a very annoying goat as far as she likes to kick you off. I'm just gonna get rid of the first little bits.
And they're the hungry babies in the background.
I know, so we just weaned them. Before they were still getting like 5 seconds of suckle at the end of the day, and now they're not getting any. They're finally adjusting, which is great.
See, babies, you have your own food. You're fine. You're not even that sad, are you?
I guess I said this earlier, we get about a quart a day, so we'll get a little bit more in the morning because between now and tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning when we tend to milk her, it's just a longer period in between. So her bag gets like way fuller and we're getting 16 to 20 ounces in the morning. And then in the afternoon we get closer to like 12, between 12 and 16. So cool.
All right, well, this is kind of the coolest sign-off ever where I'm gonna say thank you, PERIN, so much for having us while you simultaneously milk this adorably small little goat on a stand. But yeah, thank you. The lighting's really nice. It's a beautiful day. You have quite the little menagerie. We love it.
Thank you for visiting.
Hi, I'm CASSINA FARLEY and welcome to my backyard. And these are my chickens.
Hello, chickens.
I think, well, let's see. I think I have 18 now, which is probably more than I should have.
Wow.
I have some really old ones like that. See that little speckled black guy?
Oh, yeah.
She's old and I kind of just let her limp around. And there's some new ones, the little Easter eggers, they're Ericanas, and I can't quite figure out what those gray fluffy feet ones. I think they're a buff Cochin, but I haven't been able to find their picture yet.
That's so funny. They even have their artwork set up in here.
Yeah, it actually, that all came of me. Saul one day, Saul Lieberman showed up with this picture right here. And he handed it to me and he said, "This is for your chicken coop. It'll inspire them." He said. So then I started thinking, well, maybe I could just start giving them some artwork.
That is, well, they're just looking at it. That's really funny.
Yeah, they have a painting. They have a poster inside the pen up there.
Nice.
And then I kind of hang.
And they have all their shade.
Yeah, and then they have a jungle gym
Oh my god.
with the swing.
Oh, how cute. How cute. Wait, where's their swing?
It's right
oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, the newer ones, they like it and they'll swing on it, whereas the older ones, they could care less. Yeah, at night they go into the wire frame pen here and I close it in and then they go inside the coop, which is over here.
Nice. So this all in here is completely enclosed and protected.
Yeah, so they have a gate and this here with the top on it, because I learned a long time ago that bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had an issue here since we've had them here. I've had raccoons and skunks break in, so we've got all kinds of makeshift ways to keep them out. I figured out, like, there's a little gap right here.
Yeah.
I figured out that a skunk can flatten itself pretty.
Yeah.
So a lot of this is trial and error.
So CASSINA, how long have you been a crazy chicken lady?
10 years. I started out with, God, I think I had 15 or 16 barred rocks that I ordered by mail, and they came all little tinies. And
That's awesome.
I have one original descendant of those barred rocks.
Wow.
My grand chicken.
Oh,
She was the only chicken that ever was, like, I had 3 babies that were hatched on my own, you know, with my hens, and she is the daughter of that group.
CASSINA, do you have advice for young people that might want to get into chickens, or regular adult old people that want to have chickens in their backyard?
I would say regardless of where you live, make sure that your pen is secure. That everything else will fall into place. They kind of take care of themselves as long as you feed them and make sure they have clean water and they have a nice dry place to sleep. You'll be just fine, but keeping predators away from them is, I think, as you already know, I'm sure, of foremost importance.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say that's been the hardest part for me.
Are you still doing the 4-H advisor?
I'm the poultry leader for, well, there's two. It's small stock, and then there's poultry and rabbit. I help with the poultry kids.
Nice.
And that includes like all the chickens. A lot of kids use bantams because they're smaller and easier to work with. And then we have a lot of kids that do the market turkey project.
Nice.
Because they can make some money doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I would say our record, they I think it was like $1,000 or $1,200 for an auction
for a turkey.
for a turkey.
That's really wild.
Yeah. So.
That's so cool. So if kids want to get involved, how do they get involved in 4-H?
Well, they do 4-H sign up in, I think it starts in January. Usually, Sonoita has their own club, Patagonia, and then it goes as far as Rio Rico, Nogales in the county. Usually through the schools, you can find your club and get involved that way and sign up. Also, you can go to 4-H online and sign up.
Find your area.
Find your area.
That's way cool.
Every year when I have kids in 4-H and chickens, I always tell them, they're not sheep, they're not steer, they're not as important as a meat animal, but they're the hardest to keep alive.
That makes me feel better because I'm not even in 4-H and I've lost so many.
Yeah, so you just have to, there's a lot of diseases and weird things that can happen to them, but overall, as long as you keep it clean and take care of them, like I said, I think I have one in there that's almost 8 or 9 years old. So.
That's incredible. That's really cool. Well, thank you for your time today, CASSINA.
Yeah, thanks for coming over.